to buy the best armor we can buy, which right now is banded mail. You know, it actually might be split mail, but since banded mail is more expensive, we're just gonna go banded mail. And I'm not really too worried about like stats, whatever. Like I've already put everyone to 18, and they already have pretty good AC, so it's not too bad. Yeah, he doesn't need the long range weapons. He's going to be a frontline fighter. Let's see. Nope, wrong button. So okay, so while I'm doing this, it's interesting to note, I'm not using my mouse at all. Like I'm sure you can tell. You have to. It's all keyboard shortcuts or keyboard commands. So the commands are on the bottom of the screen. It says buy, next, previous, and exit. And in order to interact with it, you have to press the letter of like the first letter of the word, like the essentially the white letter that's in the word. Like sometimes it'll be the second letter. Not commonly, but it happens. You just kind of have to pay attention to it. And also, I'm not using up and down for this. I have to use home and end. Like this is such an old game, they didn't even use arrows. I only use arrows to interact with with like the environment, like the map and whatnot. Anyway, so we're gonna buy flail, and we're gonna press N to go next, and we're going to buy a shield, and also banded mail if I can afford it. And High Jade is also a cleric. It's gonna get literally the same thing because who has time to diversify? Cool. Shepherd. Let's see. You are a fighter, thief, magic user, so you can't wear armor, but you can certainly use a sword. So we're gonna go ahead and get you a longsword. I don't remember if you can use a shield or not, but I'll buy one for you anyway. Sorry to crack my chest there real quick. And I'll get you some leather armor. You don't need to cast spells yet. It's not really pertinent. Oh, also, if I can, how much gold do I have left on you? 14. Oh god, it automatically goes to platinum. So how it works, I believe platinum is 5 gold pieces. It might be 4. I'm pretty sure it's 5. So essentially, like multiply 14 by 5, and I probably have enough. I can't do that off the top of my head. Let's see. So we're gonna get really afford. What is 14 times 5? You know what? I have to buy arrows anyway. So we're just gonna go with the longbow, and I'm gonna buy just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I should be real close, real close. And we have these 2 magic users, so we're just gonna buy darts. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. That should get me 60 darts. And I'm also gonna buy. Yeah, I'll get them a staff. It's called a quarter staff here, I think. I don't know where it is. There it is. Alright. And we're just gonna do the same thing for Ravenna here. 15 sets of darts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I already forgot what I had said. I was just here. But yeah, it's really annoying you can't buy in like bulk. But that's not really that big of a deal. Like I don't really mind. Nope, not buy. We need to actually equip everything, and all we do is we go in this menu and we just press R and for ready, and it's gonna ready. And it goes from no to yes. Means everything's fine, and we are battle ready. See, like his AC went down to 0. Great. And we're gonna do the same thing all the way across the board. Let's see here. What we can do is we can actually, what is it, join? Yeah, and it'll stack them for us. Like I wish we could do that before. But we're actually going to ready this, and we're gonna ready the longbow. We're gonna be my archer. See, she already has, like, she's already an archer on the thing. So it's good to join those, and yeah, we'll just. So I'm giving both of these. Oops, there we go. We're giving them both darts so that they can survive essentially. Magic users in this game, especially in the beginning, like they don't have any spells or anything. Speaking of which, what are my spells? It didn't let me choose when I created them. So yeah, it doesn't have any spells. Yeah, see, I already have this at this list. Like these are the spells that I can cast. But I have to memorize them, and I only get one. I only get one per rest period, and that's not really useful, especially for things like this. So like sleep is useful. Sleep of all of these, sleep is the most useful combat wise. But detect magic and read magic are also very useful. Shield is not as useful. It's only you can only shield yourself, and generally I try to keep my magic users out of harm anyway. If I ever say like in later games like dual class, I'm probably gonna dual class Ander from a fighter to a magic user. So I'll probably want to use shield on him since he won't be able to use armor anymore, and any kind of bonus to AC would really help, especially since he can't armor. So so yeah, what we want to do is actually want to find a hotel. I think this is a hotel. It is. 1 platinum piece. Sure will. Ander, you are the leader, so we'll do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to memorize a whole bunch of spells. Everyone's going to memorize spells. Let's see. Clerics, you have one purpose. You are going to cure my light wounds. None of those other spells are useful. Okay, so exit, memorize those spells. Heck yes. Same thing here. Like I said, like detect magic is also really useful. Especially like when you loot. Like it'll say like it'll just say longsword, right? And you'll have no idea that it's a magic longsword. Like it just does not say. And some of them are cursed, and that's just a bad day. That's a really bad day. And if you equip something that you haven't detected magic on, that you just like picked up in the wild, it'll really screw up your character. So detect magic will detect everything. It literally just detects everything, like in everybody's inventories and in like the loot that you're picking up. So you really detect magic's really useful. But we're going to the slums first, and there's nothing really like pertinent about the slums. We want to stay alive as long as possible, especially in these early levels. You know what? You could detect magic. If I ever need it, I have it. But then we'll sleep. Because sleep, for those who aren't aware, sleep lets you kind of it lets you. Well, let me start over. So you cast sleep on enemies and they literally fall asleep. But in this game, yeah, memorized. In this game, when you fall asleep, you are essentially like immobile. Like you can't do anything, but everything. Let's save it. DOS, no. When you're immobile, you get hit, you die. Like it's a one-hit KO. So like, it's really, really, really powerful. You are by the gateway to the unsettled areas. The city watch eyes you suspiciously. I need to learn how to read. But yeah, so sleep is incredibly useful when you have to go through like mobs of enemies because it's an area of effect spell, and you can just careen through mobs that way if you really need to. Like if you have like a huge just bunch of people and you don't have like fireball or lightning bolt or anything like that, sleep will put a lot of them to sleep, and you could just pick them off one by one. Especially useful like if you put people to sleep far away and then you just kind of like snipe at them with arrows or darts or whatever. Which is why I picked up those darts for my magic users. Because they're not going to do any damage to anybody, like at all, with those darts. But with sleep, like they'll be able to if you pass the AC check, then they're just dead. which is another reason why I pumped everybody's stats up, because if I ever get charmed or put to sleep, I'm toast. Except for Shepherd, who has super charm and sleep resistance, which is incredibly good, because as an elf, you cannot bring them back to life, which is awful and terrible, and I'm glad that they removed that in later games like, like Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights. I cannot, it's terrifying walking around with an elf and knowing that if they die, they're gone forever. So, anyway, let's get going. Let's go to the slums. You are by the gateway. I already read that. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna unexplore this map. I don't know why it was kind of like that, but we're gonna go through this together. I already kind of know where I'm going, but I want you guys to enjoy the exploration along with me. So, you have entered the monster-crawling slums of Flan. Small, ugly things scurry from beneath your feet. In the distance, an alarm sounds. Cool. So there's an alarm. Oh, cool. This is a random encounter. So, everywhere in the world, it's just like in any RPG, there are random encounters. And like right here, I have surprised a party of goblins. And so I can actually, I have several options. I can either just fight them, which is what we're going to do. Spoiler alert. We can wait, which will give them the advantage. It will give them initiative, which we don't want. We can flee, hope that they won't notice, and they'll go away too. Or we can parlay with them, which absolutely does nothing. So we're just going to go right into combat. And now my nice, beautiful overlay is going to look kind of strange. But that's okay. A battle begins. Alright, so here's the battle screen. I love this map option. This map that's right here below me. It shows like the entire battlefield, so I can see what I'm doing. Like normally, like I would have, if I wanted to see how many creatures there were, like I'd have to like manually look through this and go like, oh great, okay, so like there's tons and tons of people. Except there aren't. There's only this many. So let's get to combat. So what we're gonna do is, let's see. This is Brennick. He has darts, so he can't even attack physically anyway. So we're just gonna aim, manual, and we're just gonna head over here, and we're just gonna hit somebody. But it's not gonna hit him. Yes, he misses. Yeah, see, listen to how cool that is. I love that. And so we're gonna move with Ander, and we're gonna hear some more cool sound effects. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh man, I missed. Okay. You do it too. Here, hit the. You need hit lower AC, guys. Hit these guys in the back. AC 6, great. Yeah. So. Oh, you missed. So just like any old RPG, like Baldur's Gate is the same way. Where come on, stop missing. Lower AC is better. It's really confusing, especially when you add like Thaco and stuff in there. It's really like bizarre backwards kind of system that that depends on like dexterity and strength, just like it would in any other one, but just the numbers are reversed. So like Thaco means to hit AC 0. Like that's literally just what it stands for, and it means you need to roll. Your character needs to roll this number. Oh, stop. Your character needs to roll this number to hit any creature with an AC of 0. So, like, I think Anders' Thaco is 17, so he needs to roll. Come on. Anybody, like, weak or anything? You need to hit, you need to hit 17 to hit anything with AC of 0. So, and if you want to hit something with AC of -1, you need to roll an 18. If you want to hit anything with an AC of 1, you need to roll a 16 off of this example. Most of these creatures have significantly higher. They either are 5 or 6. So Ander needs to roll a 12, something like that, in order to successfully hit these fools. Whoa! Oh, it's because there's a dude in the way. Okay, so tangent for a second. We're going to change his items. We're gonna re-equip. Says now there's somebody next to him. It like he can't like attack anyone. Like essentially like he can't shoot darts at point blank range, and he can't shoot darts like across somebody. So we're gonna equip this quarterstaff, and we're going to